Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back. Crack cocaine, crack cocaine.
can't buy crack cocaine with shines. Anyways, what was the thing about again?
Nintendo. We were complaining about Nintendo, probably.
Oh no, we had switched to complaining about Marvel.
Yeah.
All we do is complain on this show. Go figure.
Yeah. What a fucking asshole! He ran away.
Oh my god, his tiny babies. You've killed them. You killed his babies. Killed his babies, dude. That's fucked up.
Yeah, just everybody's... Corporations are terrible.
I mean...
Support small developers.
Have you heard about, the shittification theory? Because I'm starting to believe it's true.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't think I've actually ever heard this as a theory.
So, shittification theory is that everything has been made slightly more shit over time because it's just more profitable to make things worse.
Unfortunately, I believe this is a real thing.
Yeah. And I believe it. Because, shittification is oh, you could play this game, and by playing this fun, enjoyable game, you unlock more stuff, which makes the game more fun and enjoyable to play. But shittification theory is we've locked these fun things behind loot boxes that now require you to pay money to get fun and enjoyment out of it. It sucks and it's worse, but we're making more money, therefore it's better. So it's shittification.
Yeah.
That's shittification theory.
I 100% follow and believe this theory.
It is also, it also applies to, websites as well. Most people use it for, websites, because the internet used to be this fun, interesting place where you could find interesting things. And now you go to the same 5 websites and then just get annoyed with what idiots are posting on those same 5 websites until you get mad and post your own stupid thing on those same 5 websites, which then makes more people angry and mad, which then continues the cycle of people being angry and mad. However, they call that one dead internet theory. Which is the idea that everything on the internet is actually dead and doesn't exist, and it's all just people complaining or doing... It's all the same, handful of people complaining and doing the same thing over and over again.
I've heard that one. Yeah. I was just that's a weird theory, but...
I argue it falls under shittification as well, though. Because the internet is just more shit and total because of it.
You got the math. Yeah, no, I 100% follow that theory.
Well, because, think about it, the way I like to think about it a lot is, music, right? Because it's I want to listen to music, so you just, put on the radio and listen to music.
Nope, don't do that.
And now it's, or, if you, it's but I want to listen to specific music, and it's alright, well, you just buy an album, and you put it in your machine, and you can listen to it whatever you want. And now it's I want to listen to music. Oh, well, you need to go to the streaming service for it. And it's
I don't want to.
I don't have an account for it. We'll make an account for it. And it's is it free? And it's kind of. It's full of ads.
Is it free? Kind of.
Kind of. I mean, you can listen to it for free, but you're going to have to listen to a bunch of ads, too.
Oh, dude.
So
Spotify?
What if I just want to listen to the music? Well, you got to pay us monthly for that.
Spotify?
Okay.
People are oh, I love Spotify. And it's just do you really, though?
Yeah. Yeah, it's do you... what's the... do you know, And then it's oh, music's on this streaming service, and you can enjoy this on the streaming service. And it's okay. But what if I want to listen to something specific? Oh, you can do that. But we may add random songs to your playlist that we think you'll like. Why? Because you're not paying for it, so you don't get the right to control your own playlist.
Yeah, Spotify. Excuse me.
But that was peak shittification theory. It's I could just go buy an album of the songs that I want to listen to and listen to it on the CD, or I can make a Shopify account, listen to a fuck ton of ads, and get recommended songs that are not part of the things that I want to listen to, because I'm not paying money for it.
Whoa, man!
Monthly, I could pay a one-time fee of $10 to get a CD. Or I could pay $20 a month every month for the rest of my life, and they'll still give me recommendations to shit I don't want to listen to.
This just sounds like a you problem, to be honest with you, Chris.
It's my favorite example of shittification. The only other one is movies, because in TV shows, because now they can just edit them whenever they want, or take them down, or move them to a new platform that you're not paying for yet. And now you have to go pay for it to get it back.
Fucking Friends. Fucking people who are like, oh, you gotta watch Friends. On what site? Oh, it was on this one, like, last week. Is it still on that website? No.
No. Absolutely not. But that's shittification theory, Derek. So that everything has been made worse because it's more profitable to be worse.
Yeah, which is unfortunately, I've heard that, and it is true.
Mm-hmm. It's which is usually where everyone gets to, like, complaining about capitalism from. But the problem with capitalism isn't capitalism. The problem with capitalism is that we are now in late-game capitalism, where people have just lost their fucking minds trying to make as much profit as humanly possible, and no one is stopping them from doing so. The problem is solvable. It's called stop letting people do shit like this. Like, the power of capitalism is that if you think people are spending, are making things outrageous and worse, you could just stop paying for them, and then they would stop doing it.
Yeah, this
but
is
you
part
don't.
of the reason why I don't, I don't support certain things anymore.
It's why if I think something is bad, I literally will not purchase it. I will go out of my way to not purchase things that I don't like, because it is the only way people will learn. And then I always get people that are just like... Then you always get people, though, that are just like... I can't avoid it even if I wanted to. And I'm like, then you're not trying very fucking hard.
Yeah! No, you...
It's like, then you clearly want this product, then. Because it's the same thing with the Switch. Like, everyone's... As much as... Like, again, you know, the Switch is... I think it's overpriced. I'm not buying one.
No, I'm not either.
But, like... There's a whole bunch of people that are like, it's overpriced and I don't want to pay it. And it's like, well, then don't pay it. Yeah, but they should lower the price for me. And it's like, well, they will if you don't pay it. And
they should lower the price for me specifically.
Yeah, and it's like, but I don't want it. And then these same people are going to go buy it anyways.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be like, but it's overpriced. And I'm like, well, clearly it wasn't. Because if it was,
you wouldn't have bought it.
It's... Like... If I think something's overpriced, crazy theory, I don't buy it. That's weird.
Like, this is the reason why I've gotten out of so many games, because it's just like, it's too much money.
Yeah. It's like, it's not worth the price tag. There's so many fucking games that are like, live service games especially, are just like, I'm not paying for this.
No.
I don't care what your game is, I'm not paying this.
And then the people who, I've met some people who play Fortnite, and they're like, oh, it's a great game, you should play it. And I'm like, I don't have any desire to play Fortnite.
I do not either. To be fair, Fortnite is free.
Yeah.
And it will be free as long as you don't buy any skins. Just don't be a sheep and buy any skins and you're good. Although small children will make fun of you for being a default Andy.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that.
Which is like peak children behavior. You know what I mean?
It is. It is very basic and it's very, very funny to me.
I like my favorite is my favorite is that now I'm old enough to experience what COD players experienced back in my day, which is like young children yelling at me that I suck and that I'm old and that I should get a job even though they're like 12 and don't know what life is outside of middle school. It's really funny.
What do I know, right?
It's really funny because like I was in a chat and there was some dude, because I usually just don't talk in chat like at all, because like
what's the point?
I've experienced enough chat. I've played Modern Warfare 2 in its heyday. I've experienced enough game chat for my life. All right, I'm good.
Same.
But I will occasionally I'll run into people talking and it'll be so funny because like I like listen to this whole argument between this like grown ass adult and this small child who couldn't have been any more older than like 12 about like just being like, you suck, you're bad at the game, blah blah blah, you should have a job, go back to your job. Fuck it. And I'm just sitting there like, oh yeah, I remember this. Man, how long ago was Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, no.
I remember exactly hearing these conversations. It's like, it's amazing how nothing has changed.
That's the huge problem with it all, because I'm like, I don't want to even interact with you as a human being.
So it's really funny, though, because I'm like, it's just something really funny, because it's just like, oh yeah, kids suck. I remember. It's like, I remember, kids are assholes. God, I haven't been in middle school in a long time, but I remember, kids are assholes. I remember.
Yeah, I don't care for it. The human race is terrible.
This is why I think we should have never stopped bullying in school, though. Because, like, now all these kids are not used to being bullied, and they talk shit on the internet, where, like, if they were talking shit in my face, I would elbow that child. I'd just be like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Just
I've heard people say this, and you'll agree with it completely, Chris. Too many people nowadays have never been punched in the face.
No, in the words of one of the greatest men who's ever lived on this planet, Mike Tyson, the internet has made you all far too comfortable with talking shit and not getting punched in the face.
Yeah. You know, it's insane to me, because it's just like, you people clearly have never been punched in the face.
I mean, to be fair, we built an entire society on not allowing people to be punched in the face. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. Because, like, well, I mean, what happens now? You punch someone in the face and then you both go to prison for fighting.
Yeah.
Like, and not, like, small sentences either. Like, long sentences for no fucking reason. Of, like, several months, usually.
Yeah.
It's like, I had a disagreement with this guy, so we started fighting. And it's like, well, that's prison for both of you. 3 months minimum. Okay, that seems reasonable.
Well, it is. Gosh, what do you not understand, Chris?
I mean, I think if two people start fighting, then that should be decided by the person who wins that fight.
The winner should be the one who decides.
The winner who decides the fate on that one. I just think it's, I mean, it depends on the state. Some states are better, but, like, I just think if two people start fighting and both people go, nah, it's good, we're good, then either person should get arrested.
This has been settled with our fists.
Yeah, I don't like the areas of the country that are like, oh, they were both fighting and neither of them want to push charges, so the state will push charges, fuck you.
Trust me, that story hits a little more close to home than you would think for so many people I know.
I know it does, because I know many people who have fucking fallen into this. Many fucking people.
Yeah. I've had relatives that's happened to, and it's just like, what the fuck?
I've had this happen to multiple friends of mine.
I hate.
We
were talking about this off camera. There's reasons that our state is the worst.
Fucking retarded. But yeah, it's a prison state, man. It makes all its money through prisons. That's why. Gotta push charges. It's the only way we make a profit. Shittification of everything, Barrett. Remember when I said shittification of everything? Everything goes full circle. It back. Everything goes full circle, man.
Can't buy fucking shines with crack cocaine.
Can't buy crack cocaine with shines.
That's what you think. I can buy crack cocaine with as many shines as I want to shine.
Shine on.
Shining
justice women. Sorry, I got JoJo in my head now. Anyways, Derek, you need air. There we go. And also not to eat the jellyfish. Don't eat the jellyfish.
But the jellyfish are so good.
You know, the sea turtles are the only things that can eat jellyfish.
Yeah.
Which really makes me question evolution. Because, like, you're telling me not a single other creature was just like, man, free XP.
Yeah. Very strange, if you ask me.
Jellyfish aren't even smart enough to hunt. They just kind of exist and it works out for them. Like, you know what I mean?
I do. It is very funny to me.
I don't think you can. I think you wanted to go the other way. That was your problem. I think you wanted
Let's
to
do this
grab it
so
lower
I
and
don't
go
have to
back the
deal
other
with
way.
the swim speed anymore. So I can swim a little faster.
Mm.
That.
Go down. Go down, go through there, loop back around, but never let go of it. So that way you can push it up.
There we go.
See?
Yeah, we did it.
I had you.
We did it. We did it. Hooray.
Almost, we did it. Do 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 do. Did you ever watch Dora the Explorer?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I was just barely out of the age when that show got, like, really popular. But I remember seeing it every now and again and being like, is this show racist?
Yeah, no, I completely understand.
Because every episode has her starting in Mexico and then going over some sort of, like, bridge or wall or bushes or forest and then getting to a better place, which would be America. And then, so, like, is this show racist or... Man.
God, I hate not being able to see shit. And it's the simple solution to that, Chris, is just be better, right?
I wasn't even gonna say anything. I think you're, you like pushing this narrative that I am an asshole to you when you yourself are way more harsh than I am on most of these things.
Literally
I was gonna just keep joking about Dora the Explorer.
literally off camera. You know you're fucking stupid as shit, right?
I never said that.
Slander.
I never said you're stupid as shit. I have criticized you for having very bad opinions. Usually about you thinking you're right about stuff.
Literally fucking the words.
Derek pretends he doesn't do this to me.
Oh, I do this to Chris,
He does this
too.
to me all the time.
That's the thing about having a best friend. You rag on each other to no fucking end.
Let's have the fun.
And people who are like, you shouldn't make fun of your friends. You fucking stupid.
You shouldn't make fun of your friends. Fuck you, I'll make fun of whoever I want. Oh, man. That's how you know guys are good friends, though, is if they're making fun of each other. If you're friends with someone and you're just like, oh, yes, I'm glad it's working out for you, yeah, everything's great. They're not real friends.
No.
Yeah, they're not real friends. They're only real friends if they can talk shit. They're more like acquaintances trying to feel each other out at that point.
So I heard somebody say this, and you'll agree with it completely. A real friend is someone who will talk shit to your face, but defend you behind your back.
Yes. True.
So-
That is so true.
It's the realest thing.
It's funny. That is like, it's funny because my sister is a girl, right? So girls don't have this kind of mentality. But my sister was like, it's weird because you talk a lot of shit to Matt in his face, but anytime anyone says shit about Matt, you immediately defend him, and I'm like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
For context, Matt is Chris's cousin.
Yeah, that's my cousin. I'm like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Who, you know, I've met him. Maybe I can count 20 times, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
And Matt's an idiot, but like he's a good guy.
He's not that much of an idiot. Yeah. See, this is what I mean. This is the thing.
Like, no, Matt's like a really chill dude, and I like him.
Yeah.
But it's just like somebody who met him once would be
you
like,
also met him when he was
an idiot.
You haven't seen him in like
No,
years.
you told me he's doing very well now.
Yeah, he's like way different now than he was.
Which I'm like, that's impressive.
Yeah. He's got way less of the goofy idiot energy of like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do something stupid because why not?
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, fuck it, we ballin'.
Now he's actually like.
Now he's a professional working in the job market.
Yeah, he's repairs cars. You were telling me, which I'm like, that's
yeah.
pretty
He does car repairs for a dealership, and he makes. He's not just doing that. He's the floor manager now.
Oh wow.
He's in charge of the whole goddamn car repair now.
That's impressive
Yeah.
because I would have never guessed that if I knew, you know, having met him so many years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, you haven't seen him in like
Years.
at least like 8 years, I think. It's like things have changed a lot since then. Throw it into its mouth, dude.
Why would I do that when
You
I can
keep
just...
throwing it by its head, and you gotta throw it into its mouth. You know how upset women get if you miss the mouth and get in their hair or something? Come on. It's like bad, dude. This is straight up bad form, man. I don't like that you can't attack the circles unless they're stunned.
Mm-hmm.
That seems really like.
Well, you can hit them if they
forced.
attack, if they stretch out and attack, but it's just like,
No, you were swinging the sword, and that definitely was not registering as hits.
yeah.
Definitely strikes me as bullshit. That right there is bullshit. Kill the frog.
This is such a stupid, annoying boss.
Just throw bombs in his mouth, dude. It's so easy.
Fucking eat the bomb, please.
No, you gotta like. You gotta do it when they're going for their lot. You can't just throw it willy nilly, dude. You gotta throw it when it's going in their mouth. You gotta throw it when they're opening their mouths. This is the rules. Have you never been in the sitcom? You just when they open their, that's when you go. You gotta wait until that. You can't just shoot all fucking willy nilly.
You can't just blow your load like that.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna get nowhere, and people are gonna get upset. Oh, that works actually. That works way better. Not when they're standing on it, though. Okay, no, it was hitting. It just wasn't showing it was hitting. Oh my god, it released death spores, you shit. Oh my god, he ate him. Timing is everything.
Yep.
I don't think you can axe these ones.
Oh no. He's dead.
I think you gotta go back to bombs. There you go. Now whack him with your sword. For all of the 10 seconds. Oh, you lost it.
Oh my fucking god.
You're not very good at this.
I could be doing this right, I just honestly don't care anymore.
I believe you. And have no reason not to. Okay, that one works. You know, the fact that it can eat anything sure is a statement. I like to believe that this boss is a representation of consumerism.
Of my soul. It
It
represents all of this.
It represents what it truly means to be in a marching band.
What?
It's a SpongeBob reference. I figured. Nonsensical one, but still. You got the chest.
I got the small key. Wait, that's a big key. I got the big key.
Wait, was this not the boss fight?
Nope.
Wow. Shit.
But we'll do that next time.
We will do that next time. We'll see you guys in the next part. We'll see you guys then. Peace.